Care to see a magic trick? Well, this might look like a normal tea kettle with what looks like some coffee or tea. But what I do with this will blow your mind forever. You see, I've got 6 different cups here for 6 different colors. Like this one, let's say I wanted to pour this dark coffee into this cup, and I'd say it's going to turn into a red kind of color. Yeah. Or this one, it's going to be like a green. Or no, my bad, a yellow color. Now that I think about it. This one, it's going to be a pink color. This one, a dark blue. Kind of a greenish, too. This one, it's going to be a yellow. More like a clear yellow. And this one, it's going to be a dark green. Now let's go see how we can do this magic trick for you guys as well.
Hey, here we are. Welcome to my lab. This is where I'm going to explain to you how I knew exactly which color was going to happen when I poured the indicator into the different types of acids or bases. Okay, so here I have a cup full of indicator. Now, I'm going to pour a little bit of an unknown liquid inside of there. And you see, just from a little bit, it turns out to a nice bright red. So that means that this is an acid. Okay? Here I have another cup of indicator. I'm going to spray a little bit of some window cleaner in there. Stir it real good. A couple more sprays. Now if you look very closely at it, it turned to a nice dark blue color, which means that this is a base. Here I'm going to add some ammonia. Just a little bit of it. And as you can see, it turns to a nice dark, very dark green. That means you have a base. If it turns to a red, a pink, or a nice purple or orangish color, then you have an acid. Now here is what happens when you pour something like this into there. And you see how it doesn't really change its color. It stays the same color as it was before, which means that you have a neutral, which is neither an acid or a base. Pause. So, you might think that this indicator is like some special kind of chemical that I got from a store or I made somewhere in my own lab. But actually, you can make this very easily at your own home. All it involves is a red cabbage. Now come on, let's go see. Hello, here we are in the kitchen, and I'm going to explain to you how to make your acid and base indicator. So really all you'll need is a red cabbage in a pot with some water in it so you can boil it. What you do is you rip off pieces of the red cabbage to put in there, and you let it boil for about 4 to 5 minutes, and it has to sit for about 15 to 20 minutes, alright? So what you do is you sit there and you leave it in there to boil. Alright, so once you're done with the finished product, the cabbage will start to look like this, like a purplish white. Alright, so what you do is you strain it. Make sure to get it all out. And be careful, because when you're cooking this, it really might smell very disgusting. Alright, and then there you have your acid and base indicator.
Now let's get started on what we're going to be doing with this magic trick. First, we're going to need some cups and anything from like lemon juice to ammonia, any chemicals like that you think would be a good acid or base. So what we're going to do is we're going to first take the chemicals like the lemon juice and we're going to pour just a little bit in the bottom. Then after that, we add our indicator. And as you can see, it changes to a nice red, saying that this is an acid. Or we can use some glass cleaner, and once we add the indicator to that, it changes to a nice greenish bluish, as you can see. And using this, you can go around using different products and see which colors give you which. Like a bleach gives you a nice greenish, and then it turns to a nice yellow, like you would see in the magic before. So play around and see what works best for you.
So here we are in the kitchen.
Wait,
And
redo it. Go again. Go.
Hi, and all we're really need in the kitchen